No.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the... I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
No, I didn't. Just... I didn't, right? Nada. Finally, somewhere that's not the woods. So back. Ah,
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
oh my. Oh my. It is not a- Oh my gosh, for the fucking Magneto. The fuck?
But where is Magneto? Like, is the natural guy doing that?
It's just the dark. It's the darkness.
Darkness.
It takes I think it's what's taking over people. That's what I get. I don't know what's
The darkness that
the
was
darkness
pursuing me
is coming
was
from
growing
that.
stronger, and it was
Look
taking
at that
over
even.
everything in its path.
Do I even go in? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Oh my gosh, real barrel. The barrel. This should be fine. Alright. I forgot about barrel and Mrs. Rock. Chef amnesia.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
What is it?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a
This is
source of
Stephen King.
inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate
This is
objects
raving
that had
Stephen
come to
King.
life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Have you seen the memes about the heavy duty flashlight? Ooh,
Memes about what?
memes about Daniel grazing Mr. Miyagi.
Doing what, Mr. Miyagi?
Glazing. Or like praising him every second he gets. He's going down on it. He's it's like they everyone puts like a bunch of clips together of like Daniel from like the movies being like Or Daniel from like Cobra Kai being like mostly Daniel and Cobra Kai being like, this is Mr. Miyagi Dojo. Mr. Miyagi was a great man. Like he breaks this on the iPad. Mr. Miyagi wouldn't accept this. Mr. Miyagi was like a father to me. There's like one from like the Karate Kid where he's like, well, Mr. Miyagi's like, how do you buy this train ticket? And he's like, I spent my life savings on it. And he's like, Mr. Miyagi's like, your college savings? And then Daniel's like, you're the most important thing in my life, Mr. Miyagi. He gets every chance he gets, he glazes Mr. Miyagi. Haha. Holy. I was gonna swing on him. Can I blow this up? Let's blow that again. Do this. No double back. No way, there's like audio con here. Yeah. Wait. I'm running. With something for your ass. Hey! Come here. Oh my gosh. Boom! Oh my gosh. Oh, it's flying. You good? I guess, yeah. No. Wait. I believe I can fly. It's having time to be an Ashes 7. In that you can't hit them. Wait, you can't hit them. And that's it. No ATV.
Take the facts of our existence for granted,
My gosh.
unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, The stars are right. In Night Springs.
That's good.
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
That. I'm starting to like this TV show. What?
Oh, Mr. Derleth, but well please, Nixie Perka.
What the fuck?
Color in flesh. Your body shall host his
What is this? A thousand young? What am I watching?
Be calm.
What the fuck?
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
I don't want to see another episode.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground
Hey,
into
yeah.
its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw
Yeah.
the flare the kidnapper dropped and threw myself towards it
Hey.
just as I felt
Oh
my
my
feet
gosh.
leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
I just noticed there were so many people there. Why are there so many things? Yep. There's ammo and everything. This is a bus fight. What the I'm fighting a bulldozer. Not a bulldozer, what is that? What the How? How? The darkness. Better. Wow. They just kill it on someone. I even stopped that machine. But wait, did I kill it? That one my pick. I didn't even need that much ammo. They're not making me drive up there. I mean, I can't even drive. They are making me drive. I was gonna say, they're not making me climb. Yeah. Come. Gonna climb up here. Actually, this guy don't get the hops. Yep. I don't get to climb myself.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Oh my gosh. The sun.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Now. Come on. Fucking hell. Dorito.
Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Perfect. They just get this kind of bees with their them on his hand though. So I wonder.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Her name is crazy.
Yeah. And then dip it. Fine. Thank you, Dennis, to me, man.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
I gotta confuse what? God. God. I eat. Look at this. The only game I beat in a day was like Uncharted. If I beat this in a game, that's crazy. It's, I mean, like in a full day though. Obviously, I beat like games shorter. Shorter. No radio. No radio, but no.
Welcome back to KBF.
Oh, this is a,
Hope you enjoyed that.
I thought it was like
Now, Doc, you were talking about
a
life
call with
and
someone else.
finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's going forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one, she was, and I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know. But, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
You didn't even need anything like that. Just bring facts. Gotta go there. Is that a comment?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Maud had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
See, I just want to pay someone else to beat Alan's ass. I think he liked the most. Coolest guy. He narcissistic as shit. I'm a great driver. He's not parking, I'm not parking.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Funny thing about that. Goofy ass one. Old man. Not Tony, volcanic corruption, the Cadwellate. Superman, a cause was the demanding tunnels to collapse for flood. The demands of Celeste in the colony. Mining around biofuels can be stopped now. Many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Damn. It was in 1970. I was here.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Hello?
Wake, where the hell are you?
Change of
Plane?
You know where
I
Mirror
know.
is? It's a big mountain north of where you
No.
are. You follow the path of the line, you can't miss it. There's
Hate
a
you.
lookout
You
point.
gotta stop doing
I'll
that.
be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna eat him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Huh? About? What? No.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
The darkness below. Well, this actually just a black guy. Look at that, he might be like his eye. Hey! No way, that's why the darkness, isn't it? I would just end this one, but this is not the worst. Oh my. No. It's my. It's about. Boom. Ah, hacks now. But stop. Man, I'm. I go. Perfect. Did I get? I kept a handmade taken with the revolver. That's good. That's what I got taken. Wait, wasn't this? One of the episodes got taken. That's crazy. I understand it now. And now I should try to break out. Oops.
What the hell?
And I turned made of that I see.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Drive. There you go. killing all of you fools. It's bye-bye. Oh, I missed. No way. Ow, ow. You want me to calm down, man? Nah, at least I got far. But series right now. Ow. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, give me my car back, please. Oh! Holy sh... I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Just give me this. Alright. I didn't want to use that, but that's fine. Come on. Oh my God. So much fat on this meat. No. Are you serious? Look. No. I love that. They bring in every enemy. Yeah, you find up. Yeah, I find up. Oh my god, I remember. No way. Never do. Yeah. Come on. Stay back. Go there. Oh no, she one of them bouts. There's no one under that. No shit. Anything else?
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, It merely touched him. When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
What's up? Alright, this is different area. Oh, so now we're removing trees. Now we do it. What?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yo! I didn't see that.